Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a massive garage clean, organize, and declutter. I am so excited to finally have this video filmed and done. It is seriously the best feeling to have this project finally completed and to be able to share it with you guys. If you're new here, then welcome. I hope you get so much cleaning motivation from this video and hopefully some new ideas on how to organize, clean, and declutter your garage.
Sponsored by David. Spicy queso sunflower sandwiches.
Not really. Okay, are you ready to clean out this garage?
Yep. Oh.
We chose the best day to do it because it is so nice outside.
Are you sure it's freezing?
I was playing quick.
And it's summer. Is that
Baseball.
crazy?
Let's play a quick game of baseball.
It's freezing, he says, and it's wet. What's the weather? How?
66 degrees.
66 degrees, which is crazy. Up, she's still in her jammies.
Okay.
All right, we're about to clean this garage out.
Don't.
Do it.
Chance, you're gonna dent your truck.
Do it.
You're gonna hit the
But you
glass
can't
window.
throw it, Mommy.
Yeah, but I can't. Think fast.
Oh, hit your batter. All right, so step one, we are going to clear out the entire garage first.
It's exactly 9:25. What the heck? Your husband is weird.
Tell her.
I'm going on the golf cart right now. My mom's husband is so weird. Ew.
All right, so just to give you guys a little bit of a background, we have lived in our house for almost 3 years, and at the end of July, it will be 3 years. And we have never really cleaned our garage out. We've pulled things out and blown it out and all of that, but we've never taken everything out. And I just feel like so much stuff has accumulated in here and a lot of things that we don't need. So we want to just clear out the entire space first and give it a good clean. And then we're going to go through and declutter as we are putting things back into our garage. Now, we also ended up purchasing a few things from Home Depot. I finally just bit the bullet and got these little items off of, well, I say little, big items off of Home Depot, and I told Chance exactly where we were going to put them and what we were going to do with them, and he just rolled with it, and he was such a good help with figuring out where exactly we should put things and how to organize everything. So I'm so grateful for that, and I love the items that we got to organize with from Home Depot. So I'm going to share those with you in just a little bit too. Now, this piece here that's on top of Chance's workbench was actually from Kason's desk in his bedroom, and when we put the desk up there, we decided to just take this down, and Chance just used it here because we just figured he could put a bunch of stuff on it, but it doesn't look good. And before that was up, you're gonna see there are some pieces of plywood that are up against the wall. So I would definitely like to end up getting some sort of pegboard or something for Chance on this space. I tried to order some stuff off of Home Depot, but they were out of stock. So I'm going to have to go back and do that later. So that's not in this video, but eventually we are going to try to get something to put there for Chance's tools and things like that.
Hey, bro, don't you look at that? I said, my friend, what you looking at? I think she is something for me. Excuse me, miss, it's my first time here. Maybe you could show me out of here. I think she got something in me. So please forgive my rudeness if I'm tripping over your time. But you look so amazing. And we can be so much more than who we are. So much more than who we are. We can.
So at this point, we have pretty much everything cleared out of the garage except for that piece that we're going to take out from Chance's workbench. And this is all of the stuff just piled up on the outside of our garage for right now.
You marry me, 2 kids in a house and live happily. I think we are so meant to be. But she says, wait, you forgot something. Every good thing comes to an end. At least it always happened to me. I'm telling you this now. You don't need to worry, 'cause I got this all down. And we'll get on together. And we can be so much more than who we are. So much more than who we are. We can. And knee deep in while the world just falls apart. At the rise above it all. And we can. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And while he is actually putting this together, I'm going to go ahead and use the shop vac to vacuum out the window, and then I'm going to end up cleaning up all the windows as well.
Time, but you look so amazing. And we can be so much more than who we are. So much more than who we are. We can. Knee deep in while the world just falls apart. At the rise above it all. And we can. And we can be so much more than who we are. So much more than who we are. We can. And knee deep in while the world just falls apart. At the rise above it all. And we can. Lady took me down to where I've been lately. Yeah, her love can make a person hazy. Praying she won't break me down. She makes me crazy. Never promise anything, but maybe I let her do anything, let her play me. She makes me go another round. What are you doing to me now? You found a way to me somehow. Now you're all I ever dream about. Since I saw you, there's no easy way out. Hear me calling out to you. It's all that I can do. Baby, I am falling. Can't you hear me calling out to you? That's all that I can do. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Baby, I am falling. Baby, hear me calling. Baby, I am falling. Baby, hear me calling. Lady took me down to where I've been lately. Yeah, her love can make a person hazy.
So last summer, our flag that we usually have hanging on the outside of our house ended up getting ripped in a storm. So we're going to go ahead. Chance wanted to retire the flag here, and we're just going to keep it here in our garage. He wanted to put it over here by his workbench and everything. So that's what we're doing here, and now we need to get a new flag to put on the outside of our house. All right, and now that the garage is pretty much cleaned, we're gonna start putting things back in, but we're wanting to put the furniture in first just to make sure we have things exactly where we want them and we can kind of organize and declutter as we go. Now we're putting together the stackable bins that I ended up getting from Home Depot as well, and I love these things for organizing the kids' balls and sports equipment and all of that stuff, and I decided to put it beside the door, like going out the garage, because it was super close for them to be able to put all of their things back in, and they don't have to go all the way into the garage to do that, because before they would just leave things outside or things would just get thrown all over the garage. So I figured this was a great way for us to keep it organized but also make it easy for the kids to be able to help with that too. Now you guys know if you've been on my channel for a while, but my Dyson pretty much burnt out a while back, and so we're just taking it off of the garage wall now, and we're going to actually rearrange some furniture. We have our deep freezer here. We're going to end up putting our little mini fridge that used to be on the back porch. We're going to put that here for the kids to have waters that they can actually come and grab waters or Gatorades and things like that when the kids in the neighborhood are playing outside, because it is super hot here and we always want to make sure that we have something for them to drink on hand, so it'll just be easier for them to come in the garage and get their drinks. And then we're also going to put our shoe rack right here beside the door as well. Now, speaking of the back porch, we are still doing the makeover and hopefully it'll be done pretty soon. We had to order the furniture for the back porch and it took forever to come in, so we just got it in. So we're going to put that stuff together and then hopefully we'll be in the home stretch of doing that porch makeover. But I can't wait for y'all to see it because it is a huge transformation. It's going to look so good back there. So these shelving systems that I have here, Chance actually got probably a year or two ago. So these we already have, but they're also from Home Depot. So I'll see if I can find those and link them as well. And here on this wall, we actually, Chance put a huge piece of plywood and some hanging hooks onto that, into the studs on that wall. And so this is where we hang our cornhole boards. If you don't know what cornhole is, I'm not sure if they call it the same thing everywhere, but it's basically beanbag toss, and it's pretty popular down here. So we hang our cornhole boards there, and we used to hang our beach chairs there, but we found another spot, which you'll see in just a few minutes.
I think about all the years I made up, and I think I'm running out of time. Don't want a day when I say goodbye now, 'cause you leave a shiver down my spine. Don't let me fall to the ground so heavily, 'cause I recall what you go through easily. Just let me know.
Now this big piece of furniture that you see Chance organizing in right now actually used to be in our office before we redid the office, and it was used for all of my crafting stuff, all of my Etsy supplies and things like that. And then once I quit my Etsy shop, well, I didn't really quit it, I just quit doing anything with it for right now. But once I was basically not doing that anymore, we decided to redo the office, and then we took this out here, and Chance is using it for his tools. And I actually still had a bunch of vinyl in the bottom of this from where I did my Etsy shop and made shirts. And so what I'm doing is going through and getting rid of all the scraps, and then I'm keeping the big sheets just in case I want to make any shirts for the kids or for myself or for anything later on down the road. And I'm just going to keep it in this red tub, that way it's all put together and Chance can use this entire storage cabinet for his stuff.
I know you're wrong 'cause you're scared of loving, but baby, right now I'm too. Don't want a day when you say you're done now, 'cause you leave me crying over you. Don't let me fall to the play. Don't like the game, 'cause I will stay, and I will wait for you.
Now in this chest of drawers that you see here, I have tons of shirts from my Etsy shop as well. I'm getting rid of all the ones that don't have our sizes, and then we're keeping the rest. We actually did some tie-dye with some of those shirts, and then I also have some peeled and stick vinyl, and I'm just keeping what I want, and I'm going to get rid of the rest, probably give it to a couple teachers or something. And then we actually gave away that chest of drawers for free, along with some other things in our garage we ended up giving away for free. We just had people come pick it up in the neighborhood. Now here you'll see we were trying to hang our beach chairs on these hooks. We actually got this little system from Home Depot a few years ago as well, and it's just the strip that has different hooks that you can put on it. And this hook was a little bit too low, so we took a different one that we already had, and it's a higher hook, and we hung the beach chairs there, and it worked out perfectly. Now also in this area we decided to keep all of our beach stuff. So we have our beach bag, we have the little boogie board or whatever it's called, and then we have our beach bag with toys, and then we also have our pool bag right there. So everything's in one spot. We can kind of take things from each bag if we need to and put it in the other ones, and it's all organized. And just in case you're curious, the gray tub has Cooper's dog food in it, so it keeps the flies away, and it's also close to the door so we can easily go out and get his dog food and put it back in his bowl inside. And then the tubs on the bottom have different types of toys in them. One of them has Play-Doh, another one has kinetic sand, and then another one has a few toys that I don't want the kids pulling out all the time to play with, but they can reach down there and get from the tubs. But that's all that's organized right there. Now we are going to start putting in all of our other big items like the lawnmowers, the pressure washer, the golf cart, all that kind of stuff.
Where the sun won't go away. Wide awake with an open mind, looking out from a mountain high. I don't know what to do now. Need to figure it out, but I don't know how. The wind will carry me and take me away to where I should be. I don't know where I belong, but I keep on searching for my home. There's a hunger in my soul, makes me keep on trying, holding on. Take me all the way, all the way. Take me all.
After we had all this stuff back in the garage, we went and took a little lunch break, and then Chance came back out and actually put together the last piece that we bought from Home Depot, which was this hanging shelf. So it hangs from the ceiling, you find the studs in the ceiling, and Chance put it all together by himself. I didn't get the whole process on camera, but he said it wasn't too bad, and I was just so impressed with him being able to do all of this by himself. But we love the shelf. We can actually put even more things up there that we can just get off of the floor. Alright, so this was the last thing that we ended up doing in here in the garage, and I'm going to show you guys a little before so that way you can remember what the garage looked like at the beginning of the video, and then I'll show you the after so you can see what the entire space looks like all organized. So here's a quick look at the before when we could barely walk in here. We had things that we didn't even know we had, and just a bunch of junk thrown everywhere.
I think I might be hooked on you. I love the things you said to me.
And here's a look at the final result of the garage organization, and we love it. Everything has a place, everything has a home. We know where everything is now. We don't have a bunch of junk that we don't need, and it's not exactly perfect. I'm sure that we'll end up changing some things in the future, like the workbench area. We definitely want to upgrade that later on down the road as far as putting pegboard and things like that back there. And then for the shoe rack, I do eventually want to get some baskets to put the shoes in so they're not just thrown on top of the rack. But other than that, we have been super satisfied with the way that everything turned out, and we are so glad to have this project done. So now that you've seen the whole process of us cleaning out our garage, hopefully it motivated you to get some things done around your house, even if it's not your garage. But I would love to know, what is the status of your garage right now? Is it super messy? Does it need to be decluttered and organized, or is it all put together? And do you guys have any other projects that you have on your to-do list right now? Let me know what those are. I know we have a to-do list about a mile long right now. So hopefully we can start tackling even more projects. I have the kitchen organization that I'm trying to do next. So hopefully I can get all of that done and get that video finished and put up for you guys too. Now, if you guys enjoyed today's video, will you do me a huge favor and click that thumbs up button that's right below the screen? And then if you're new, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the bell, and then click all. So that way, anytime I post a new video, you get notified and you won't miss any of the future videos that I have coming up. And if you're looking for more than just cleaning, organization, home decor, all that kind of stuff, then I also have a channel called Team Darley where you can hang out with my family. You can see more of our regular everyday lives over there and favorites and things that I'm interested in and all that kind of stuff. So you can go check out that channel. It is Team Darley. I will have a link for that channel down in the description box. Now, I hope you guys have an amazing week. I hope you got so much motivation, get tons of stuff done, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
You were meant to be with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think